Somewhere around episode 2, it gets really, really, really boring, and then really interesting, all at the same time. You know why? Because they're treating George like shit. It's just like, George, shut up. You're too giving. George, go outside.
Austin.
Culture.
Club.
Did you give her the rundown?
She'll figure it out.
Austin.
Culture.
Club.
Austin Culture Club.
The podcast.
Yeah. Hey.
Live.
Austin-ish. Culture.
Club.
Live in
Podcast.
Austin Public Access Studios.
We got the whole team back
Yeah.
together.
We're back from the holidays.
Woo!
We got Jason back. He came back from, what's your homeland?
He was eating
You're a
Torchy's
Jew,
tacos
so
in Denver.
you got- oh, yeah. Where all the Jews are from, Denver.
Torchy's Tacos, Denver's favorite
It's okay
restaurant.
for me to say Jews. Is that derogatory?
I have no
Please,
idea
I
where you're
prefer
going
it.
all
Okay.
along with
The
this now.
Jews every time.
Okay. So we have a nice Jew on the show today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
She's
She's
also
a local comedian.
a local comedian.
She's funny.
Thank you.
She was good. She was
Why'd you say it like that? Like a question mark.
because like
It's like
girl-
she's funny.
It's-
people say like girls aren't funny, and I was like, no,
Who
girls
are these
way
people?
funny.
Who are
You
these
know,
people?
Nazis.
Oh,
Nazis hate Jews.
Those
Yeah,
yokels that you
Nazis.
hang out with.
Yeah.
Those fucking.
I don't hang out with Nazis.
Those you hang out with those backdoor Santas.
I mean, backdoor Santa.
You know, you're all sitting around drinking the Evan Williams,
Santa
talking about
Q?
like spitting into a spittoon, two-stepping. You know, you and your boys, you country boys,
All right, let's get back to the
country
show.
boys. I know how you
So we have a
country
nice
boys
guest
are.
on the show.
Thank you so much.
can't
Thanks
take
for
these
being on the
country boys.
show.
You could have just said we have a Jew on the show, but you said nice Jew, which really meant a lot.
I think all Jews are nice. I'm
Leave Jason alone.
right now. I'm in the process of converting to Judaism
Congratulations.
for just to be funnier.
I think that's a
So
great
I
idea.
think it helps me.
I think you're too lazy to do this.
It is a lot of work. I hear.
It is. It's a lot of work, but I'm willing to put in the effort.
Okay.
You know,
That's the kind of attitude
Oh,
we
effort.
want
Don't
our
pass
people
over
to
me.
have.
in this situation,
No, never pass
I'm
over.
lighting all the candles.
This
You know,
guy,
just
he's
because
good.
you
I
put
think he is
some flea
Jewish.
collars on the cats around the house does
I
not
got the
mean-
nose for it.
You do. If you told me you were
Oh my
Jewish, I'd be
God.
like, yeah.
You look like you're from Oklahoma.
But
But
like
not the cool part. Like you're from like Enid or somewhere.
Enid. All right. Well, welcome to the show. Thank you for being on the show. We
Thank
have
Thank you, man.
a
Thank
local
you.
comedian.
Say her name.
She's great.
Say her name.
I know her name. It's
Say her name.
you. Why are you calling me out? Like
Say her name.
Katie
Yeah, that's great.
Caspar.
Katie Kaspar. That's my new stage name.
I was
That's
trying to
way
think
better.
of like a real Jew name.
Kaspar.
Right?
I don't know what you're
Rock
talking
the
about.
Caspar? You know you rock the Caspar? I'm not going to say it.
So
I'm not,
Katie,
I'm not
I
saying
want to
I'm rocking-
apologize for this fool because he's always been a fool.
I
And,
forgive.
You know, it's not his fault that he's a
Say her
fool.
name.
I blame he had no father, and then
Oh,
Catie Housman.
wow.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having
fan.
me.
I knew it too,
Big
but it was
fan.
like, you know,
Oh.
you're a comedian. You like for comedy purposes, we like.
We're giving it back
Yeah.
and forth.
It's a
We're
Jew thing.
roasting.
You wanna get it.
Yeah.
I don't get
Yeah.
a lot of things though, I guess, but I do get that Torchy's Taco in Denver. Woo!
right.
Denver's favorite tacos. Home of the Torchy's Tacos, Denver, Colorado.
Are you from Denver?
No, I'm from Austin.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, so what were you doing in Denver for the holidays?
Eating Torchy's Tacos.
Just going only
Yeah,
for
we
Torchy's
do,
tacos.
fool.
Just doing Thanksgiving at Torchy's alone.
Ooh.
No, my dad lives in Colorado, so I was me and my family.
Oh,
went
great.
all the way up
We
there.
all
Cool.
Oh, sorry about
wish
that.
I had a dad to go
Well, yeah, visit.
in the holidays.
Touchy subject.
How was your family on the holidays?
That was great.
Did y'all eat at your brother's wife's families? Brothers, where'd you eat? Is your grandma still living there?
No.
They threw her out again?
I don't know why you're calling me out for Happy Thanksgiving, Rubin.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was great. My brother is 8 years younger than me. He's with a girl that is 12 years older than him.
Oh.
She's older than me.
4 years.
And she has 3 kids, and they just bought a house together in Hoover Valley.
How many
And
teenagers?
when you think of Hoover Valley, you think of like vacuum cleaner, like it's just like a vacuum cleaner type
Right, that's
community. But nobody owns a vacuum cleaner. It's weird. But
in Hoover Valley, nobody.
Nobody.
Is this in Texas? Hoover Valley?
No, it's in Denver.
Denver, that's right.
Denver.
So we're by the Torchy's
Yeah, it's
Tacos.
right over
Hey, what's
No,
up,
yeah, you know,
Denver?
it's like an hour away.
Shout out
It's
Denver.
small town Texas. But my mom
Okay.
is you know, like you like
Where's Grandma?
dead. She died.
She's not dead.
Well, she's dead to me.
It's only because
She
she
owes
called
me
you
money.
an idiot.
Well, I mean, everybody calls me an idiot.
She was not that far off the truth. My grandma knows what she's talking about.
I feel like
Grandmas
we're making the
always
guests
are right.
uncomfortable.
Where's Grandma?
No, I'm so comfortable. This feels
Did
like
Grandma
home.
move back to Oklahoma?
Can we get a couch in here that's like a little bit cozier?
I'm honestly like I already want to take my shoes off and go into like crisscross applesauce, but I didn't know if that was like way overstaying my.
Katie, do you have a father?
I do have a father. Yeah, I know it's pretty cool.
We'll get into it.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about the
Please,
father.
I
Are we
need
going
to
right
talk
into
about it.
topics?
That's what we usually do.
Yeah.
That's the rundown.
So yeah.
I didn't get a. Just sorry. Can I like crisscross applesauce, or is that just too much? Okay.
I don't know
If
what
you
that
guys
is.
feel-
man.
Yeah.
Because
Just keep.
I like being
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah. It's approved. Okay.
Thank you so much.
We have a producer's approval. Heard.
So yeah, we're an Austin-related podcast. If you don't know, if you haven't
Okay.
listened to the show, and then we do like a little segment called Topics,
Love
talk
it.
about Austin-related.
Are you giving her the rundown that I asked you to give her before we started the podcast?
Maybe.
All right, just checking.
I'm a quick learner.
Yeah. She learns. It's a Jew thing. You want to understand.
I hope I don't fuck
Torchy's
it all up.
Tacos, Denver's favorite restaurant.
Shout out Torchy's.
Started in Denver, Texas. I mean, Colorado.
Topics.
Topics.
So there's a new COVID variant out there that everybody's getting. And the first hit is in
What?
California. It's like a transformer variant. It's called like
Omicron.
Omicron.
I thought it was like a
Have you seen
member
that
of
movie?
like B2B or
Transformers?
Yeah.
some shit.
I
No.
thought of Futurama.
Yeah.
Remember Omicron, Procyon 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
So it's not.
Is that
from-
the actor?
It's not an actor. But it's not of this earth. It's
Which
a
is
new,
the actor
It's a
on
COVID
Futurama?
from like another.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's an animated
What'd you
series.
say?
Calculon?
Yeah.
It's Calculon, right? The actor?
Is that a COVID variant? Because that's
Not yet, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
What would be the coolest like?
I think
like
it's cool to get
coronavirus
COVID
name?
now.
It is cool, right?
Yeah, it's really cool, especially if you have like a really good variant of it. It's like,
Omicron,
oh,
that's the sickest
yeah.
one.
This is like, man, I got
Well, I
the
got a lot of friends who do
Omicron.
cocaine, so they're always like pretending like they have COVID because they have like a weird cough or like a fucking runny nose and possibly like real pale skin.
You and your
Yeah.
friends.
I do.
I would never.
I would never.
But the new one, it makes me seem tough.
Omni?
Yeah.
Omicron.
Omnicron?
Like I beat the Omicron.
Yeah.
That sounds way cooler than like I beat Delta. Cool.
Because it's the worst airline.
First of all,
Yeah.
Delta.
Didn't you? You got Frontier.
I smoked Delta 8.
Well, and then you got the Frontier variant.
So you
right?
I got
the
the
Delta, yeah.
Spirit variant.
Oh, and then like no, you got Greyhound. You didn't even get the
Deviled
airline.
eggs,
You got the bus line.
Oh,
COVID.
shit.
So you got the bus line. You're like, oh man, I got
I
fucking
sent the email to Greyhound
Greyhound.
yesterday to do our live show at the bus station. It's going to be fucking
But it turns
awesome.
out you
Hell
just had
yeah.
fleas. It
I-
wasn't. It wasn't COVID.
Yeah.
Next
Well, I mean,
topic. So
I was itching.
So Beto is running for governor.
McConaughey is not.
Not. He's not.
He's not. That's too bad.
He said
So-
no to governor.
So he said,
Governor.
right on, right on, right on. No.
So it was a big tease. I thought he said he was gonna do it. Or
He's a teaser. You know, he's all a
that
tease.
guy, he is.
Have you ever seen like fucking How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yeah.
It's like I lost him within the first
Can we do
day.
a little quick? What are your top 3 McConaughey movies?
Oh, great question.
Is that a topic?
Off topic? Why not?
Okay, well, yeah, let's go off topic.
I want to say Magic Mike is my number 2,
But that's not even rom-com. That's like
but it's so
No, you
fucking
didn't say
good.
rom-com, you just said Matthew McConaughey,
Oh,
In
right?
movies
Okay,
in
okay.
general.
My
Matt-
first thought
Sahara.
was Dallas Buyers Club.
Ooh.
I mean-
you like him frail. You like a frail man.
It's that
I like
mustache,
seeing
right?
him though, up and yeah, the mustache though, just the fact that
You
he
like a sick boy.
dedicated.
You
know,
like a COVID man.
What are you talking
I
about,
like
COVID?
a guy
man?
that
You
looks
like
like he's
a
got
guy
a little
that's
bit of
gonna
Omicron.
near death. Little
Yeah.
Omicron in him.
Little paste? Little pasty?
He's hit the Omicron a little too hard, you know.
What are your favorite McConaughey's there, JoJo?
No, she has
JoJo?
she's got
Oh,
the
I'm
3.
sorry.
She's
Okay.
doing the
I thought
3.
we were going to go 1, 2, like we can
Okay.
do a little bounce around.
I like
I was
it.
gonna say Texas Chainsaw Massacre. New Generation.
Oh yeah, with what's her name?
Zine.
Renee Zellweger.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Whereas like the cover is like a lipstick thing, but like as a chainsaw. And I always thought, why would you have like a lipstick?
I'm already thinking that right
chainsaw?
now. I was like,
Remember that? Do you remember that?
What the fuck do you have?
It's like
I
one of
don't
his
know
first
this
movies.
one.
Is
You
it
know,
better?
Like,
Is
you're
that
not a cinephile like
is
us.
that nicer for the
Yeah, I am
trees?
not.
So
But
that
it-
movie is like
No, the cover of it is like
complete-
it's like a lipstick cover, but instead of like the lipstick, it's
word
like,
on the street. Like whoever
Okay.
Zellweger's with, like CAA, like they try to like blacklist this movie or buy them all, or like try to like it won't ever be like streaming.
Is it that bad?
well,
I
supposedly
love
it was
movies
like
like
the
that.
third.
Movie.
It was like the third in the
The Chainsaw Massacre.
the
Yeah.
trilogy. Yeah,
And McConaughey and Zellweger were in it.
yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Early '90s, I think
It's
'96.
like really like back in the beginning, the cusp.
sub scare. It was before.
What's
Pre-COVID.
it before?
Yeah.
Home Alone 3?
No, Dazed and Confused.
Oh my bad. Dazed and Confused.
That was his breakout film.
Was it?
Yeah, in Austin.
Dazed
Yeah.
and Confused.
Yeah, because he got.
That's the
originally-
breakout.
He really he originally got casted it, and they liked him so much they like made him a main character.
All right. I thought the Newton Boys was the break.
That was after that.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh,
So
great.
everybody's
Come
okay.
in with your little fucking. Come on. You might as well go to Torches in Denver and bring back some tacos for us. God damn it.
Why
So-
am I having trouble thinking of his movies? I feel like I like him in everything I've seen him in, but
Oh, no. You're lying to yourself. There.
You can say
I
like
do
ads
like
that you like him,
him.
and you're like, man, those.
No,
Lincoln
we like him,
commercials.
but-
oh, you know what he's great in? Tropic Thunder. That's my favorite role.
Oh,
that,
as like
he's
the agent.
so good in
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Do you guys remember what he was in that?
Yeah, he was like the agent, right?
Yeah, he's like the
because he's like trying to get him
douchebag.
TiVo,
Yeah.
and it's like TiVo's not even a relevant thing anymore. It's like
That's what's so funny.
it's like
yeah.
I'll get you TiVo.
Yeah, and then he hurls the TiVo box at him when they're like in a helicopter getting shot at. Great McConaughey.
So you
moment.
like McConaughey as like a cameo, is what you're saying?
Yes, that's
not
exactly
in like a
what I
full
like.
length movie.
That might be
I
his
love a good
strongest. Yeah.
cameo.
I was gonna say Fool's Gold. Was me?
Ooh, Sahara. You know I love Sahara. Oh man, I love that movie.
You don't even know these movies, right?
I don't. I'm like looking at.
So like
the
he's
youth,
in the
like,
Sahara and they're looking for like stuff in the Sahara
like
and then
treasure.
like maybe some desert gold, desert storms, desert storm. Is that a war? Whatever.
Black
There's a lot
Hawk
of stuff
Down,
going on there.
yeah.
Black Hawk Down. Yeah. Ridley Scott.
You're really jumping off topic
I'm
here.
Fucking with him. I gotta do this to him a little bit.
Sahara's the one where he's dating Sarah Jessica Parker, right? And they're like, he's got to leave the desert, but it's like he just can't. He
I thought-
can't leave the
I
desert.
thought like Penelope Cruz is in that one.
Oh, never mind. I'm mixing my
Is
McConaughey.
that Sex and
Next
the City
topic.
too? With
So-
Mary Qatar?
I was referencing Failure to Launch, featuring Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew McConaughey.
Failure to launch.
You remember the dad was
Sorry,
like
that's the
that-
personal
No,
joke.
it was a swing and a miss for me. Mine was a personal joke with myself.
There's a dad in that movie.
it's like the football guy. It's like
Oh, remember the Titans?
the
No.
football guy.
it's like a
I want this
It's like
black
a-
kid to live in my
like
house.
throws footballs.
Great McConaughey movie.
Oh, the one where they're like replacements.
Terry Bradshaw.
The replacements.
Terry Bradshaw.
The replacements. Keanu Reeves is the quarterback. Johnny Utah.
Oh my God.
Johnny Utah.
Johnny Utah.
Johnny fucking Utah. You ever been
So,
to Denver?
yeah. So this
I have been to Denver
this
once.
segment is
Have you ever
called,
had a Torchy's taco there?
No, I had one in Kansas City though.
What?
Yeah,
They're everywhere.
they're in Kansas City apparently.
Going to Kansas City.
Ruben.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
The joke's dead, man.
I was talking to Katie
Move on,
Housman.
Move on.
yeah, we're
Me and Katie Housman are
Move on.
talking.
We're on
we're
topics.
kind of like best friends now.
I'm here with Katie Housman now on our podcast.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the
Right.
Aust-
Full
Great.
house. Man.
Joey's out.
This is a verbal agreement.
That's fine.
We
It's
have
fine.
a podcast now.
I apologize to everybody here and all our fans out there. Fred, Micah, Alton.
Oh yeah, we have 3 fans of the show.
I just named them
Two
all.
of them are very religious.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I want to
they're-
let you know, let's go back to topics. I'm sorry. You worked really hard on
No,
topics.
it's over. It's over. We don't need to talk about topics. Austin's dead, anyways.
Did you see that your boy Tesla's moving the headquarters from California here to Austin?
Oh, is that a topic?
Your boy, Muskrat Love.
I heard. So is Kanye? Kanye is moving to Austin.
Is he your boy?
He's not my boy, but
Sunday service.
you know who's my boy is fucking Pete Davidson.
Oh.
He's dating Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
We want to talk a little gossip here.
I love some Kim
Do you love
K
this?
and Kanye gossip.
So Kim was
God.
on SNL,
Right.
and they did a skit where she played Jasmine from Aladdin, and her and Pete kissed, and it was like an uproar. And now they're
Oh.
dating, and so Kanye like put out a tweet, like a little video, and he like wants Kim back
What?
because she's dating Pete, and Pete's like a player. So like a lot of people say Pete Davidson has like a huge dick because man,
Who?
he's knocking out the park. He dated,
Who said that?
you know,
Tell me. Have you seen it?
Pete's mom,
Have you
Pete's
seen it?
dad.
Have you
I haven't seen the
seen
dick,
it?
but I've seen him wearing sweats, and it looks like he has a meaty member.
I gotta agree. I think just his whole thing now
has
is
that big dick
dating the
swag.
hottest girls. Exactly. And
Are you
he
just
has
like
the big
looking
dick
at people's
swag.
dicks all day?
It's the source of power, man.
The dick.
Yeah, it's like a source of power. Women have big dicks too,
Okay.
or big clits. I'm sorry.
A woman
But-
can have a big dick
Yeah,
energy.
it's
I
like
agree.
it's a big dick energy kind of thing. So I mean, like I haven't seen it directly, but he has that energy of
I got
Big
5-hour energy.
yeah. That's why you don't have that.
Okay.
You don't have it. But he dated Kate.
Kate Beckinsale.
What is this fucking Pete
Ariana
Davidson
Grande.
fucking
Ariana
podcast?
Grande was still honestly second to Kim was Ariana, obviously, right?
Right.
Then there was before
Ariana's
that was
a little too like.
No,
She looks too
no.
young.
no.
she does, but they were like a good match
They were
because
good.
he
They
looks
were-
young
they were
too.
engaged.
He somehow looks young and also like
I think he was young at
80.
the time.
yeah.
Which was I found weird. He was living with his mom like in the basement, but his basement was like maxed out too. So they had like this like a badass like New York apartment, and he lived in the basement, but was like
So it's
maxed
like
out.
the basement
Yeah.
of my mom's
Yeah.
house. I'm such a wacky, still just Staten Island
He's
kid.
like, hey mom, you know.
I don't know why I'm
He
like
moved out.
hating. I
He
think I'm
moved out of his
jealous,
mom's
but I
house.
like him. He moved out.
Yeah, he moved out of his mom's place.
Did he take his dick with him?
He always has his dick.
Okay.
And then he recently got his You don't know about you don't do you keep up with like Pete?
No.
He
King of
recently
Staten Island sucked.
It's his boy.
I loved it. It was
Oh
great.
my God, it's 3 hours too fucking long.
Yeah, Bill
I
Burr.
didn't watch
Oh,
it.
Bill Burr.
It seemed.
Oh my God, y'all don't even
You know
go ahead.
why?
It just seemed.
We cut the cord.
It was
Yeah,
like
we
it
cut
was
the
like the
cord.
dude version of Trainwreck.
Which is way too long also.
I loved it.
Train
This
wreck?
is 40. I'm a big Judd Apatow fan.
You look like Judd Apatow.
I got mistaken for like a film director recently,
You
They're
do
like-
look like that.
and it was like I like that. It's because I'm like getting old and fat.
Do
and
they
ugly.
know that you're just like living behind a fucking gas station, fucking eating Domino's pizza that people give you?
Yeah, for a film
Okay.
research.
That's hot now. That's the Pete Davidson vibe.
that's-
It's like he has to
yeah.
look trashy. He has to look like he's done drugs.
I'm bleaching my hair.
But he's rich.
And
True.
Jewish.
You can fake it.
And has Crohn's.
Wait, he's Jewish?
Yeah,
And he has
Jewish and
Crohn's. Yeah.
disease. So
Is that a double?
I didn't know he was
that
Jewish.
changes everything.
That
I mean, I
Wow.
don't know. He's from Staten Island,
Are
so
you-
I
He's
can't
all
only
tatted
test
up,
his whole
too.
Jew thing.
No,
you know?
but he's getting those removed.
he
So
all his tattoos.
yeah, all of his tattoos are getting removed. So he's been in the process. So he did like a Dasani commercial, some kind of smart water.
This
commercial.
real?
And he got his tattoos.
No,
He's
the
getting
tattoo
them
thing.
removed.
That seems like almost as crazy as
Well,
getting
he is
tattoos
crazy.
for all
He
your
like
life.
he,
That's
he's
just
manic. He has like bipolar things.
right. That's right.
He's got 5-hour energy.
No.
5-hour
You have
energy
5
may
energy.
cause bipolar disorder.
Okay.
So when we do the Pete Davidson episode, you're not going to be involved.
No shit, Sherlock. No shit.
You really need to convert to Judaism because, like, as a group, you're the odd man out.
Man, I am. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're being a real fucking
Real goy over here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Aye,
Oh,
aye, aye.
hey y'all!
Is
Welcome
goy
to our
is goy
podcast
a
today. We're gonna
Gentile
talk
or
about
goy is a
like
Jew?
Pete Davidson's
they're both
dick
Gentiles.
Okay,
again,
that's right.
Yeah.
and then we're gonna talk about like who's Jewish, who's not, and then we're gonna do like a fucking. Then we're gonna get all of Joey's cats and see which one has fucking COVID. Ha ha ha! Cats can't pass COVID to each other.
That's true.
Is that what you want?
That's what I need.
Topics.
No, we're done with topics.
So am I.
Is this the next segment? Rubin's rant.
Oh no! I'm not ranting today.
Isn't that what you've been doing the whole time?
I'm tired of ranting about you. It's like every time I'm on this fucking show, it's like, hey, that's my best friend Joey. And then at the end of it, it's like, man, fuck Joey. Joey sucks. And it's like, you know what? I don't want to be negative to you anymore because you already have a lot of problems.
So I think we should apologize for last week's show.
Oh, when you showed up with a drunk fucking gang of idiots? No offense to you, Matt or Keegan.
That wasn't me. So recently,
You
last
showed
week's-
up with a drunk gang of fucking
That's not.
local. You went to the bar. It was like Mickey Rourke going, hey, who wants to be on a podcast? Yeah, come on, you girly. Yeah, you local fucking mumbler. Fucking fuck.
That makes me feel so much better. I'm like, am I their worst guest? But then I'm like, damn.
Not even close.
He brought those fucking pieces of shits. And then he's like, I don't know what happened that episode. That's so weird. Like, that should have been good.
What were
Keegan
they like?
literally fell asleep for 2 hours.
They're not. It's not bad. I'm trying to like apologize for this episode, and you're just like making it worse.
So how was your day today?
Whoa,
I
whoa, whoa!
had a good day. Thank you.
Let me apologize. So, Keegan is our poetry girl on the show,
Friend of the
a
podcast.
friend of the podcast,
A poetry
and
girl.
before the podcast, before the podcast, I met up with him at a bar, had some drinks, and then invited him back to the show. And then she was asleep during the show, and it's a video recorded,
Okay.
and it made it seem like I want to say date raped her, or like, well, that's like it's not.
No
date,
one said that.
It's not date rape. It's like we
Oh.
like drugged her. It's like people. She was
You
like
Me Too'd her.
She was like passed out.
We
on
didn't give her no
Rubin
Jamba
the whole
Juice.
show, and it just seemed like
She was in stupor.
yeah, we were getting like young girls in the show to sleep on the show, but we don't sleep with the
Did you get an HR complaint?
like
I don't know.
we got like
I'm getting a
You
COVID
did?
booster because of this episode. You
we
know what I'm saying?
I don't know. We all had to get tested afterwards. It was a whole thing.
He brings. I'm not telling you. It was just like, hey, y'all at the bar. Hold up, put that stray cat down. Come on, be on my show. Be on my show.
Just
You know.
like, yeah.
Homer Simpson and Barney. Let's go get them and throw them on the show. It
She's
was-
always on the show.
that's true, but she's never that drunk. Well, I think maybe one episode besides that one. I don't know.
She was sitting over over here before.
Yes. All right. So,
So this is a great time to talk about our sponsors for the show. So we have
Torchies talk.
Top of the Galaxy Smoke Shop for
also
all
from
your-
Colorado.
They're not.
They're not.
They are. It was a test. For all your smoking paraphernalia needs,
because obviously
check out Top of the Galaxy.
Top of the Galaxy out of Colorado.
And then if
Love
you
'em.
want a little, a little something,
Torchies
little
Tacos,
discount,
Denver's
no.
best. Oh, my bad. Top of the Galaxy.
you're ruining the show. You're ruining it.
Oh, I'm ruining it.
It's ruined.
Hey,
Top of the
hobos,
Galaxy.
get off that train, hobos.
Top of the
I got
Galaxy
a podcast.
Smoke
I
Shop.
need guests.
Use the promo code Culture for 10% off. The little smoky, little
Crizzle,
little smoke of that.
Crizzling.
And I'd like to thank all of our, our fans out there that check us out on.
Fred, Micah, and Alton.
Yeah,
Yes.
those are the
The
three.
three.
Got 'em all.
But yeah, let's go right into the
We're
interview.
family now.
You good.
Ladies of comedy,
She's a
Austin.
There's not like 10 ladies in comedy here.
Well, she's like one. I was gonna say one big lady, but you're like you big personality.
Husky?
Oh,
No, not
thank you.
husky.
Okay.
But yeah, let's go right into the
Yeah.
interview
Interview.
of Austin comedy.
Oh,
My first
Austin
question.
Culture Club. Wait for it.
I'm so
He
excited.
I want to tell you right now. He has the best questions.
I didn't know this was
They're so
happening.
good.
I was like, I just keep jumping in, and now I'm like, I was totally
No, it's
jumping
fine.
on your conversation.
Oh no, definitely jump in because it's,
Okay.
it's yeah. That was Rubin's
I feel
job. I
better.
apologize.
That's
He was
okay.
supposed to like tell you this stuff before the show, but you were like you got lost.
I did. I didn't plan ahead well enough.
Yeah,
But we
It's fine.
discussed it.
yeah
we
I
were all
mean
like,
you vape. You're a vapor, so it's like a.
right?
So Jason got back from Colorado recently,
He
and he
did.
got a haircut.
yeah.
Do you think it's the Fort Collins fade?
Is that a thing? I don't know what
Is
that
this
means.
your question?
It's like military.
Oh.
I like the
Sure.
Fort Collins
I could
fade.
call that a little military. Yeah. You don't like it?
Paramilitary,
Yeah.
like an SW1 maybe or
I
something.
like how Ruben's really hard hitting. Usually his question is like, "What is comedy?"
Well, let me tell you.
What is comedy?
Well, she's gonna tell you.
Okay.
Comedy is a lot like a
Corona.
Fort Collins haircut.
Yeah.
See, what I did there was a callback that made no sense.
Yeah.
So that's
But
comedy.
We get it. We get it.
Did that make sense?
Visual jokes on a podcast, love it.
I don't make enough money to make sense.
This guy's got puns, and I dig it.
So how
Comedy
long have you lived in
pun
Austin?
daddy.
I've lived in Austin since February of this year. I came right
You're a
before the
pandemic
snowpocalypse.
baby?
Yeah, I am. I was one of the early rush of the comedy
boom?
scene.
Yeah.
Because there's still people coming in.
Were you coming
so-
from LA?
I was born in the suburbs of LA, raised there.
Yeah.
But I lived in Kansas City, Missouri before I moved here. So I had been there for a few
When you
years.
say suburbs of LA, can you tell us what suburb?
Calabasas, California.
California guy. Is that a real suburb? All right, you got okay, making sure.
All right, that's legit.
I
That's
say
right.
it so weirdly because some
He
people
lived in
know it.
California for 3 months, so he knows California real
Oh,
well.
dude, you're basically a fucking
local.
California bro.
He's like local
That's
though.
it.
From Cali.
San Pedro.
No, not San Pedro. Fresno.
Well, okay, the reason I say it weirdly,
I'm all shh.
Calabasas is like where the Kardashians are from.
Hell yeah, we know.
So, okay, so some people are like, oh, you're like a rich girl. That's like, so when I say it, I'm always like, well,
You
wait,
got a
wait.
Torchy's taco in that motherfucker?
Can we do that?
No.
It ain't rich, dick girl.
Taco Bell. Oh,
Put
no,
that
no.
Hall & Oates song right here, but only a little bit, so we don't have to pay
You're a
for it.
rich girl,
We've gone too far this time.
Did I go too far?
Possibly, yes.
Sorry.
and we've gone to.
All right, so you've
No,
been
you
here
guys
since
went too
February.
far last time when that
You're
girl was
pandemic
sleeping.
up. Did you like make a mistake and like move on East Old Tour for some weird shit like that?
East Oldtorf?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh no, I got a great place. I'm in
Rumberg.
Anderson and Cameron Road. I'm like 5 minutes away from Mueller Lake. But I'd never even been here till I moved here. So
The fuck is Mueller Lake?
It's a good place to move to.
it is. I love it here. I am so happy.
That is not a lake.
Mueller Lake Park.
Mueller
Yeah.
Lake is not. That's a man-made fucking lake. That's not a fucking
well,
lake.
it's still technically a lake, right?
They built it.
It's man-made. It's a man-made.
I
lake.
ain't never seen a lake that's only
Women
4 by
don't make
4.
lakes anymore?
That's a hot tub
No.
without
You
can't
fucking
say a woman
bubbles.
made that. Don't gentrify my lakes,
You're
please.
so right. I feel terrible. I tried to
Don't-
play it off
don't
cool, but
gentrify
Those aren't
bodies of
swans, those are
water.
ducks.
named it.
They're still done.
Those ducks freak me out. The ducks
those
at Mueller
ducks
Lake
man-made?
need to be shot.
God,
Is
man.
that a hot take?
No, it's
Westworld?
They're scary. They look like dinosaurs. They look like turkeys.
Look, I don't want to be rude to you at all.
Okay.
'Cause I love you.
But get
I
the
love
hell out of here.
you.
Yeah.
But don't ever use the term Mueller fucking Lake like it's a guy. Like there's like Lake Huron.
That's what you're offended by,
There's-
not the man-made part.
He's mad because
Why?
I disrespected the Great Lakes.
You know what? I get it.
Yeah.
I can see it right now in my mind.
Ruben's
these
from
There's
white-
like
Salt
the three
yeah.
Great
people
Lakes.
Ruben's
sitting
from the
around.
Salt Lake City.
Yeah,
He
let's take the
is?
old Air
That's why he
Force.
loves
Yeah.
lakes so
he
much.
loves Great Lakes.
You
Let's
just
take-
love lakes.
Yeah, big lakes, and he hates when people
Let's
talk
take
about
the old
man-made lakes.
airport and build a fucking lake.
Oh yeah, Airport Lake.
That's what it is. That's the old airport.
Dude, you would hate the LA River.
Back in my day, I remember when that was the airport, and you had to go to Highland Mall and stay at those shitty ass fucking hotels. Where there's actually still shitty hotels by Highland Mall. But yes, sorry about that, Katie.
Are you guys
Um,
Austin natives?
No, well, yes.
Yeah, we are.
Y'all are?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Just curious. Just curious who I can trust here. About.
Look,
Don't gentrify.
I
my
love
legs.
Mueller.
I'm sorry.
You got the Alamo Draft House. You got some restaurants. I don't know what the fuck their names are.
Halcyon.
They got
where
3
comedy happens.
different.
Mhm.
They got 3 parks there. Yeah, I think 2 of the 3 are pretty badass.
Are they man-made?
Children's Museum. Everything's man-made there. Nothing was made by God.
The Children's Museum.
godless.
Is man-made?
Mueller is godless.
That is true.
That fucking farmer's market, you go in there with a cross or a fucking Bible or no.
The trucks there,
Godless.
not taco trucks. The food trucks are like always empty, and it's like a ghost town. I don't know if it really exists.
How empty are they? They're so empty that it's like Rubin's mind.
It's like Pete Davidson's balls.
Ooh, because he's jizzing.
Yeah.
It's like Joey's therapy
On Kim
appointments. Empty.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, let's do it. All I'm saying is, I love Mueller,
Yeah.
but it's real confusing as fuck.
Mueller?
Like, how many kids do you have?
Mueller?
0.
Good. Because if you had a shit ton, the best thing about Mueller is all the houses are real close. So Halloween, you're just like bang, 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 bang.
Okay.
You're
Instead of,
banging
like-
kids?
No, you're banging the house.
You're banging. What, you fuck houses?
You've never fucked a house?
Not
I
for-
saw you drunk that one night, rub it on the air conditioning unit.
Because it was warm and it blew me.
All right.
Cold air.
Cold air.
I have.
Cold air blowjob? New
Whoa, hey,
Whoa.
hey,
Fun new
hey, hey.
thing?
We're talking about an AC unit here. We're not talking about
thing? Sorry, guys.
something you
All right.
have sex
Are you
with.
ready for the hard-hitting questions?
Yes.
That was a hard hitting.
What do you say is like? You're talking about like a fucking body of water?
It's a fucking man-made body of water.
I know now never to call a lake that's man-made a lake again.
Don't call it man-made.
Well, what do you call it then?
Lady Bird Lake? Fuck yeah.
Call it gender.
Town Lake? Same fucking
How
thing.
about gender-neutral body of water that
Water,
wasn't
yeah.
made by God?
Yeah.
What's that one song? Father of mine, did you bring me
Everclear.
a body of water? Okay, what's up?
Down in Kansas City.
So you moved
Rich
to
girl.
Austin for comedy.
Yeah, I did.
So
I'm
how's
such a
how's
nerd.
the comedy scene?
It's
that you feel
amazing.
right now? Yeah.
It truly, I'm a dork about it, but I feel like it's magical. There's something in the air. I think it's like something's going on.
Yeah.
It's been just like building, and I feel like I don't know where it's gonna go from here, but just more and more people keep coming, and the comedy scene is thriving. There's like 7 open mics a night.
How many are you hosting?
Some would
I
say
don't
it's
host
a
any
it's
right
a it's a
now.
mecca.
Do you want to host one?
Mecca.
A comedy
I do want to
mecca.
host one.
I'll get you hooked up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would love that.
All right. Do you ever do any crowd work? Do you ever work the crowds? You ever,
I'm
like-
trying. I'm working on that.
All right,
yeah.
zing Jason real fast.
How are you
zing
good
us.
with like hecklers?
Zing Jason.
I'm okay. I'm getting
Zing Jason.
better.
Zing him
Yeah.
real fast.
Jason looks like
He got his hair cut at Fort Collins, bitch.
he's a
it's a
Jew from
fake.
Austin, but he looks like Iranian.
Oh, that's kind of rude. That's tough, man.
I'm
Wow,
really
Jesus.
bad at this.
Yeah.
I have to really. I'd really have
It'd
to think
probably
about
be
it.
easier to just.
What, you say
Do you
it'd be
see how I've
easier if
leaned
I'm
back,
out here
like,
zinging
as
too?
far back as I could possibly go?
I,
I don't know, I'm
Rubin's
so
easier to,
sorry.
like,
I'm unroastable.
Well, you're
I
gonna
just called
zing
him
me?
Iranian, which isn't
I'm
even.
not.
Okay.
Can you zing them and show me how it's done?
That's pretty bad. They got like hairy ass backs.
That fool got like 4 different brown
Iranians
shirts on.
do.
That's right.
That's all I got.
Jason, more
Man,
like.
I got a friend. He like secret Middle Eastern man. That dude hairy as F-U-C-K.
Yeah, they hide it.
Like he looked like you would think, man, that's a normal ass white dude. And then his shirt comes off. You're like, that is not a normal ass white dude.
I was gonna say Jason looks like he posted about his girlfriend on Instagram, saying how much he loves her.
Oh shit! Oh, how lucky am I, motherfucker? How lucky am I?
I'm so fucking lucky.
Yeah.
He's so fucking lucky.
Jason
I don't wanna
looks
wait
like.
till my life to be over.
Is he? Are you an intern here?
I'm the intern.
Okay, I was good, because that would have been my zing. Now
Yeah.
that I thought about it for
You
5
look
minutes,
like an
look at this
intern.
intern. That's
He
exactly what
pre-production,
he is.
maybe
Looks like he
post-production.
dresses really professionally and shows up and does his job
A lot
well.
of browns. Then the rest of this
That's not
goddamn
a
fucking.
zing. That's just
zing.
like a good
I know. I'm just
good thing to say.
complimenting.
Oh
Yeah, I'm bad at this.
no, I'll take a compliment.
Okay.
All right, so open bike nights.
Every night and shows all the time. Like you will never be without comedy, and you can see freaking.
Have you ever
know,
felt like you killed it out there? Have you been out there before and you're like, fucking man, I killed it. Like it's fucking crazy.
I have been blessed with like a couple sets where the crowds were so good that it was like, I think that was such a good time. But I'm like not far enough in yet where I think I have the skill to truly kill a room. But I
Well-
want to get there.
'Cause I know like a lot of people I know, they always focus on the one negative thing that happens during a set or something instead of like the possible good moments of the show. Or,
Definitely. Which
you
I think
know.
is like life, you know? It's like you forget all the good stuff and you focus on the bad stuff.
Yeah,
I love
like
you.
my co-host.
I love you.
Yeah.
I focus on his
I don't wanna
terrible
wait
questions.
Till Joey's.
That really ruins it for me.
You
Oh.
guys have a very cute dynamic and it's fun to watch it throughout the progress of the show.
Thanks for your sarcasm. I
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
thanks.
No,
That's
it's
why
very
you're a
sweet.
great comedian.
You're a
You
great
really,
guest.
You
You're a
really
great
kill it.
guest. You got a lot of.
So what is your
Chutzpah.
like? So you moved to
Chutzpah.
Austin. What is
Chutzpah.
your goal
I can't go that far.
for living here? Are you wanting a special? Are you wanting to do TV? Are you wanting to
Oh
like
my
branch off? Are you like
goodness.
are you
Do
like
you even cheat
like
on yourself with
reality show?
improv? What's going on?
do you
I
like
started in improv.
is it just to like fuck other comedians to really get your name out there?
'Cause
Is
we
that
got,
like
we got
how you
some
do it?
improv friends out there. Shout out
Guys.
improv.
I could. Don't get me started on improv because I freaking love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
But
It's hard.
We
when
were
I
gonna do an improv here in a second if you're ready.
yes, I'm so
oh
excited.
my god,
Yeah.
do I fucking okay, yes.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Basically, yeah, I came with the goal of just like, let's see if you can like be in comedy. I didn't
Mm.
even know what that meant. So now that I'm here and I'm kind of like understanding it, I'm like, I want to just get as good as possible and
Yeah.
see what happens. Like, I never in a million years thought I would come to Austin and be on like this super sick podcast with like
Word.
Wow.
truly like
Yeah.
it's
Truth.
I feel lucky every day. I'm like, I can't believe this is my life.
No, it's great. Austin's a great town for like a lot of networking. A lot of things go on, and the great thing is like there's always comedy going on.
Yes.
So if you really want to like hone in your craft,
Buzzmill.
you just got to do it every night. There's
Yeah.
so
Sherry
like the thing
Wood.
is like there's so many bad comedians, but for the fact is like just people think it's so easy. It's not an easy thing. The process of it is like how you develop it and how it becomes
Yeah.
a main thing.
I mean, the courage is one thing, but it's controlling the adrenaline and having like enough like, just I don't know, man. It's just hard to channel all the, you know.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's like it's such a strange thing, and like I don't even fully understand it. I just keep doing it, and then like I feel like I learn more through doing it, and it's just strange. I'm sure you guys feel like the same by doing like a podcast. Like it starts off like, what the heck are we doing? But then you kind of
Every
yeah, I
realize
mean,
what
I,
it's
I
about.
cry.
Every
You know, yeah, I
episode.
cry a lot. You know, I
Yeah.
cut myself. You know,
A lot of
Have
shame.
you, have
Yeah,
you
a lot of
received any good
shame.
advice from other comedians at all? Or are they all just like cutthroat and be like, damn, you ain't got shit? Like, what the fuck?
can she answer the questions that I?
I am
asked
asking her
before?
questions because your questions suck.
You're both worthy. I
That's
don't
fine.
know
It's
which
whatever.
question
It's
it
cool.
was.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Which
I wanna
question was
cry.
it?
Actually, it doesn't matter
Yeah,
anymore.
what
Now I'm
question
sad.
was
Which one of you is my favorite?
Yes, yes.
Are we gonna improv?
Why is it always Jason?
He just selected himself. I didn't say that.
Oh,
It's a Jew thing.
my bad. I thought
Yeah.
Jason actually won. I was
the
like,
chosen people. So.
This is why he's the intern. He
that fool got that
steps
Fort
it up. He
Collins
goes
fucking
above and
fade.
beyond.
So, what are your comedy influences?
Oh, great question. Great question.
I'm a boy
Sorry.
right now.
Woman made man.
I'm a
Shh, don't bring up his family, please.
I'm so sorry.
a woman made like.
Let her answer the question.
Sorry.
Woman.
The question was
Influences.
influences. Oh man. You know, I love
Bob Dole.
Who's Bob Dole? Why do I know?
Damn, you old motherfucker. Damn, you
Is that a
old.
comedian?
No, he's like a politician.
He ran for president in the
Okay, I
1998.
knew
He's
that
like that.
sounded familiar.
Yeah, he's just a terrible person.
I love like Eric Andre.
All right.
But I wouldn't say that's like my style. That's just
Yeah.
like
That's
people
edgy.
who have like made me be like,
Edgy.
whoa,
Yeah.
weird stuff is
Avant-garde
happening.
comedy. Yeah.
Yeah, like Nathan Fielder with Nathan For You.
Pushing the envelope.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Love
He
it.
produces that show, this documentary series
How to?
called How To with Brian Wilson. Brian.
I don't know him.
John Wilson. The
yeah.
second season
So
came
great.
out.
So great.
You see
I
that?
need to see
Check it
that.
out. Yeah. Nathan for you?
The second season dropped.
Yeah, I know.
The second.
Really?
Let her answer a
season.
question. I was just giving a tidbit.
Second season.
Shut up.
What else? What else? Like Tina Fey, like just writing 30 Rock
Ooh,
and
Bossy
stuff.
Pants.
Bossy Pants, such a great book.
Such a good book.
Mindy Kaling, another. She is a great
Oh!
book.
I
Why
have
is
a
everyone
painting
hanging
of
out
her in my
without me?
house. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Mindy Kaling?
Yeah. Her and Ryan.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's it.
God.
Yeah.
You're. Wow.
I
You have
got
a lot
I
to
got
pick-
Ryan's
unpack.
children's book.
Oh yeah, we went to a signing. So Ryan, BJ Novak,
Yeah.
wrote a
I
children's
know I call him
book.
Ryan. Yeah.
What was it called? I feel like I've heard of this.
I have it at the house. I feel so bad. Moving
He doesn't.
Producer,
have the book. I have the
production
book,
team, product.
We don't read.
All right, cool.
yeah. You don't read children's books.
I've never read a book.
Yeah, that's why.
I
Not
grew
even-
up in
not
the
even the
poorest neighborhood in
Korean?
California.
Okay.
What, the Torah?
The Torah I have read.
There you go.
try it.
I memorized.
Yeah.
You ever read you know?
I think I'm gonna do my bar mitzvah live on the show. It's gonna be a whole event.
I'll be the rabbi.
Yeah.
Can we do it at the bus station?
I'll be the
No, we're
cantor.
doing it at Chuck E.
Yeah.
Cheese.
I want to do it at the bus station.
Vador, Vador.
All right, so you're
Bus station, Boston.
You have to learn your Torah portion.
Vador, Vador.
Up and around.
That sounded close
Are
enough.
you a fan of?
No, she's talking about her influences.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, Nikki
we got
Glazer.
So we got Nikki Glazer. You kind of
You
look
like Nikki Glazer?
Glazer.
I
You kinda
get
look like
that
her.
sometimes. Yes.
Do you listen to like
You
a
have
lot
hair.
of like comedy podcasts? She was recently on Trash Tuesdays.
I haven't
Was
watched
she?
that.
I haven't
one.
heard that one.
That's the new one. So me and Rubin are a fan of the ladies, comedians. So
I'm a big Esther Povitsky fan.
Oh,
Esther
I love
Verbinsky
Esther.
and
Esther.
and then
Annie Letterman.
Annie Letterman. They have a
Okay.
podcast. It used to be called Bloodbath
Yes.
because it's like a
okay.
raunchy woman's thing. It's like I think it's like a period reference,
Right.
but they changed it to Blood.
The
No,
Trash Tuesdays.
Trash Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And the new
Okay.
episode has Nikki Glazer on it.
Yes.
It's with Kalila, am
Yes.
I right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She's also.
So Bob, yeah,
it's the
Bobby
three of
Lee's,
them, yeah, Bobby Lee's wife.
Okay. I only recently got into Tiger Belly, which I jumped to from Bad Friends.
Yeah.
But I'm a
Okay.
total podcast fiend too. Love Nikki on a podcast.
She's so good. She was in that Fuck Boys show on HBO.
Fuckboy, F-Boy Island.
Yeah, F-Boy Island.
Yes.
She's
Was
great.
that good? I want to watch it.
I heard it was, but I didn't see it.
It's good because she is like the host of it.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
she's
like
just
funny
killing it.
because she's like dogging on.
All these fools.
Right.
So
right,
it's like
right.
The Bachelor, but then with like great commentary of like idiots.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Esther and Annie used to have a podcast, but can't think of the name of it, and that one used to be crazy funny. They just sit there and just talk shit about each other. It was hilarious.
Great story.
But I just love podcasts.
Me too.
I used to like podcasts until I started one, and then I just like it's the worst.
How long have you guys been doing this podcast?
Yeah, how long? We're on season 4.
Season 4.
4 seasons together.
Yeah. Can you tell? We got it really fucking
You guys,
really together.
I mean, speaking of the Beatles, the energy in here
Yeah.
is like,
I feel like you're Yoko Ono.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll take
You're
it.
ruining the band.
Honestly, so
And then there's that one album where she's just like screeching.
first of
find
all, I
your
don't want
voice
you
like
are
a-
not going to sit here and talk shit about Yoko Ono and the Plastic People's records, okay? Because I believe the first one was a little bit maybe too far, but the second one was actually not that bad, noise rock wise.
She's been through enough. John wasn't really nice to her.
So I'd like to start this segment of
we've got a hot debate on that relationship.
The Lost Weekend.
I think Yoko's kind of a bitch, personally.
yeah, she ruined the band.
Everyone thinks strong women are, but she's not. She's a strong woman.
And she has a spot-on dolphin impression.
Have you ever seen her art?
I have only seen that video of her doing that scream. That's like the only Yoko.
Oh, you never
stuff.
seen any of her art shows before? Was she being
No, it
famous?
sound-
Fucking badass. What?
Great. Yeah.
Art's weird to me. Like when I go to a museum, I'm like, I must be
Is this-
off in some way because I'm having a bad time and I wish we were doing something else, you know?
Is this a
Wow.
bit?
No, this is how I feel about museums.
This kind of hurts me a little bit. but
What,
I'm not gonna
what's
cry
the
for
deal
you.
with you know?
I guess Kansas City ain't got a fucking museum worth of shit.
They have the Nelson Atkins Museum. Thank you very much. Go to it if you're in Kansas City.
What kind of
I think
museum?
Micah lives in
is it?
Kansas City.
Nelson Atkins.
I hate
Michael. who's
Micah, one of your listeners.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, she's from Kansas City.
Yes. Hey, what's up with this Nelson Atkins museum?
It's a great museum. They have like giant badminton birdies on the lawn, like gigantic ones.
Okay.
Pretty sick stuff. But anyway, my point was just in that museum, I really like history art. Like they have like old ass kimonos and
Yeah.
like they have an Egyptian mummy. But
I like,
Like-
sandwich art.
okay, yeah. Think
you know,
okay.
like a nice club.
Provolone.
So I'm not the only one.
Yeah. So you like history art? Yeah, that's cool.
Swiss. Gouda.
This segment is called Dead Air,
Parmesan.
and that was Dead Air.
I love cheese.
It was going
I
so
eat
well.
a lot of
Yeah.
cheese.
I thought it was too.
Cheddar's my favorite.
Woo! Man, you sassy girl.
That Gouda.
You know I love that Gouda.
That
So, Ruben, do you have
Gouda
another
Gouda.
terrible question for our
Yes,
guest?
I got
or-
plenty of them. All right. If we were on a helicopter and they're like, we gotta throw one motherfucker off of us five, who do you throw
Mm.
off? You can throw yourself off if you want to, also, and be like all weird and shit. But you don't have to.
Ooh. You guys have been so cool. That's hard that I have to pick one of you. I definitely am not throwing myself off.
I pick Jason.
Honestly.
You're the new guy.
It's
I'm the
well, it's
chosen
just
I
the
don't know,
jealousy of the
Jason.
young
That's
guys.
true. Jason and I are two of the chosen ones.
Yeah, they're almost like.
But look at his
Community.
haircut. The Fort Collins
I love his
fade.
haircut.
Thank you. Someone said it.
I think I would throw you two off together because I don't think you could be apart.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That touches me.
And like, why go through the torture of making one of you live without the other?
I could definitely live without him. I've been trying to replace him on the show for a while now. So if you're like,
I'm available.
if you know anybody, or if you like want to host the podcast,
I'm the
Yeah.
creative. I'm the talent.
These are the questions he asked for our guest. He goes, "What's your favorite color?
Oh, I
Do you
forgot.
like? Do you
What's your
like
favorite
pie?
cheese? Oh, you said
Yeah.
cheddar.
Do you
already.
like
already said cheddar.
pie?
What's wrong with pie?
If you
Love
were like,
it.
if you were like in the grocery store, what kind of cereal would you be?
So it's like first date questions that kind of
Yeah, but he's never.
How
been
many
on a
lurkers do you have?
haven't.
No,
How many
he's-
what?
Lurkers do you have?
What's a lurker?
You know, some dude at comedy shows is like, you look real nice today.
Oh.
You know, a lurker, like, your hair's real pretty, Catie Housman.
I love attention, so those
Damn,
lurkers are what
lurk it
I
up.
call people who make my day.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joey.
But there is a lot of ladies joke in the comedy scene that like if a guy says like you want to write together, it's like a meme that it's like yeah, they're trying to
it's
bang.
like- yeah.
They don't want to write.
They
You know,
wanna-
they want to
wanna-
get right
they want to put that
inside.
pencil in
Yeah.
the...
Ink.
Yeah, they
Oh.
want to.
Is that stirring up a good question for you to ask?
No, not at all.
So, in the comedy scene, which is prominently male-driven, correct?
Yeah.
How is
yeah.
it being like a woman like comedian in the Austin scene? Is it very? You think it's like very sexist? Because there's like
30%?
like a lot of like
50%?
comedy. There's like a lot of the dudes are telling like really terrible sexist jokes, or even like kind of
Masturbation
like
jokes. All the guys are always
or
with
like-
masturbation jokes in Austin, right? You ever notice that?
It's funny. I hear so much comedy all the time. It's like hard to pin it down, but I don't know. I think
Sad sack comedy.
personally, I think the men I've met in the comedy scene here are super supportive. The women are super supportive, and there's certain jokes that like I don't know. I don't get offended by that kind of stuff. At least if I can tell
I'm
the
not
person's
saying you're offended, but you're just kind of
joking.
boring because you get tired of hearing the same sort of like
Right.
sad sack masturbation boy, my ex-girlfriend, whatever, kind of humor is the same kind of, energy.
like T.J. Miller.
you
You
know.
know, like
Whoa, like,
Yeah,
I
I
was thinking about you
guess-
really, but
I don't know. That's
I
a
don't know.
tough one. I feel like it's just there are gonna be people that are like you're like okay, this person's an ass, and you could just tell. But at the same time, it's like I've noticed being a woman, it's weird because it's like there's also a stereotype of like
It's
women.
weird being a woman.
It is weird being a woman.
All right.
It's probably weird being a man too. It's weird being
No,
human.
it's not that weird.
Leave Jason out of this.
When the whole trans movement thing started, I like asked myself, I was like, what would have happened? I was like, am I trans?
Yeah.
And I was like, I think if I were born as a guy and I still had the same brain, I don't think I would feel much different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was like, am I in the wrong body?
Because you peg dudes, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so
But
you're a
that's because I'm a
pegger.
modern
Yeah.
woman.
It's empowering.
I have to
You
peg
never
Can we
got
go
pegged?
one
once a week.
episode without you getting pegged?
I didn't get pegged this episode.
Ooh, is that a segment?
Yeah.
Who's pegging Joey?
Who's pegging Joey?
Put the loose mic.
Ugh. Sorry.
I'll make it weird. I will.
Trust me, it's already pegging time.
What?
What?
It's pegging time?
Topics. Pegging.
Okay. You have another bad question? You want me to do a bad question?
No, go right ahead. Since you're the star. You're the
Creative. I know it's tough. The crown I wear.
Would you guys do an open mic with me?
Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But not with him.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I would do it
not
with you,
me.
but not with him.
So we'll hang out separately.
Yeah.
One
like,
night
it's
we
like
go
a
to an
separate
open
thing.
mic.
So like
okay.
I'm my own like independent artist and creative. Rubin just,
Yeah.
he's old.
We might be doing another live show here.
He likes
I gotta work some details out, but
I had so much fun at that live show.
You killed it. You killed it. That's why
you
we
did
wanted you on
kill
the
it.
show.
That was
Thank
great.
There was a lot of
you.
terrible
Fantastic.
comedians on the show, so now we're gonna like gauge it a little bit more. So that's why I was saying it's like comedy's great, but there's so many bad comedians, and I feel like there's like a lot of people that just don't like hone in the craft, so they just kind of like they think you can wing it.
You don't think the audience is too woke?
No.
Okay.
It's funny when if like somebody's bombing and they're like, "Fuck you guys,
Yeah.
you're
it's like,
stupid."
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that
you
much.
cocaine cowboys, I hate y'all.
Oh, what?
Oh,
It's
my
always
bad.
like, "Oh, what? You a fan of the Eagles?" Or like something like that. Like, you guys big Eagles fans?
You don't get it.
I'm a fan of the Eagles.
Yeah, you don't get it.
That's what I said.
Eagles fans. Don't even get me started.
Every
Also,
time.
I'm a vape queen, in case you guys didn't know. That's
Are you an
it.
extreme vapor?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? Any of those contests where you like make like vape demons and stuff?
Rubin with the great questions.
I can do the O's. I know.
That's impressive.
Jason
So
Feller.
how is the dating world in the comedy scene?
Whoa, that's
Whoa.
personal, man.
Do you-
What you
It's
got?
like college all over again.
Is it like you're in bands where it's everybody's like all the comedians fucking each other? Is it like
Whoa.
just like a
Fucking
funny like
mind out the
like
gutter.
a comedy? What is it like bukkake?
If you get
No.
other comedians on this, they might have a different answer. But in my opinion, it's a
Comedy
it's a
swingers?
big fuck fest. A lot
Are-
of people bang each
Just
other.
is a lot
There's
of
some-
funny dicks that you see, or just like a lot of or
I
vaginas or whatever?
personally
Don't you date a comedian? Correct.
Whoa, that's personal.
We did research.
Did you really?
Yeah, we stalked you severely. Our
Lurks.
crew, we like
Lurks
went
wrong.
over. We found your
You might have heard of our
MySpace.
Dark Strong.
Your
our
music
nonprofit.
choices like 10 years ago was not the greatest, but
No,
I'm
no.
gonna work on
but
that.
you know.
Do you guys
minus-
like my high school homecoming photos? Did you like
I
those?
don't want to wait.
I don't think anybody was coming, but they were nice.
Oh, that's good because I was under 18.
You know people have
I'll
sex
send
under
myself
18. Just letting you know.
What?
What?
It's illegal to have sex before you're 18.
Not
That's
if,
what
like-
I heard.
You know, like Lord of the Flies kind of shit. You know, you're like a 13-year-old. You're stuck on an island with a bunch of other 13-year-olds. What else you gonna do?
There's this new documentary on Showtime called
Too soon?
Cusp. It's about like these 4 16-year-old girls. I think they may be 15 in Texas, and they're like having a good time. But it's like I felt weird watching it, but it was very insightful for like just like a coming of age film about like girls. And a lot of them were talking about like how these dudes like push themselves on to these girls. And everybody like they're at parties and they're like at like these parties with like older dudes and they're like, "Oh, you're 15, I can't touch you." But then like they're like, "Don't tell anybody that we did this." So I feel like that's like a thing.
Man, this
a
is
lot
like
of
a
underage
new
girls
thing.
are like fucking.
When I was
older
like in high
dudes.
school back in the late 80s, like all the high school girls were dating 20-year-olds. Like it was a fucking like a way of life. Like
Was
it
that
was
you?
That's
Were you
interesting.
dating
like nowadays
older
it's like
dudes
frowned
while you were in high
upon.
school?
No, I was
You
such
know,
a
like
late bloomer.
nowadays it's like frowned upon. Like it's all like, oh my god, it's crazy.
Right.
Your boyfriend's not is 18, over the 18 or something. But back then it was like a normal thing for like a fucking Camaro to pull up and pick up one of these girls at lunch and shit. And you're just like, oh, it's fuck that dude from the Awareness Center.
I could see that
Good old
actually.
days.
No, it's like
yeah,
it really.
right.
I mean, it
I
really
wish.
was like that.
Now
and that
we're
was the
getting to the
norm.
hard-hitting
You know, like, it was
questions.
actually the.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's whatever. Because you know you're 15.
So do you
you're
like underage guys? Is that like your thing? Is like
No, I'm
do
not
you
big
like-
on underage. I don't. I have a joke. I like all genders. It's not a joke, but I have a joke about it.
so it's not funny?
So I didn't. No, it's
Oh, okay,
hilarious.
sorry.
Can we hear the joke?
Yeah.
No,
sorry.
we're not gonna. You guys already heard.
I want
my
to fucking
joke.
We
hear the
already heard
joke.
I
No,
don't
sorry.
deserve the joke.
It's. I mean, it's a terrible joke to just say. You know, out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I
you
was
know
just
what?
alluding to the fact that like. I was a really weird
Not in
late
front of the
bloomer
intern,
in
not
high
in front of the
school. I wasn't
intern.
dating older men, older women. I was like a vegetable sexually. in
Like
high
a
school.
carrot?
Cucumber.
Yeah.
That could be a sexual thing.
Cucumber?
Cucumber? No,
cold
sorry. No.
to the
So go back.
touch.
Sorry.
Yeah, cold and
Cucumber.
icy and
Kinda
stay
like,
away
get that
from
weird
me.
film.
Jason,
Yeah.
keep your
Yeah.
pants on. Let her finish the
I'm
story.
more of a fan of the zucchini. I like the zucchini more.
Is that kosher?
Oh yeah, totally. I think. I have to read that. I have to check the Torah.
God's garden.
You're out of Judaism if you've eaten a non-kosher zucchini.
God's garden.
Was that blessed by a rabbi?
Are we just gonna just what?
She was talking like let her finish her story
okay.
about
What am
Tell
I?
us some more about
Young-
your vegetable life.
a young
Oh
woman
no,
in
I was
high
because you were
school.
like, did you like older men? And I was like, no, I
Yeah.
was like a weird, lost little no. And I didn't have any friends who dated older men. I mean, there were like seniors that dated freshmen.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like I didn't
Oh, I
know
understand.
anyone.
But I'm saying back in the old days.
Right? Yeah, and
Like the
I'm
late 80s is a weird time.
I don't hate that. I mean, it makes sense, you know? People be horny.
People,
That's what I always say. People be horny.
you got a point.
The girls are like, look, he has a car. I was desperate to like get off campus for lunch if I had anybody who
Jason's got a
able.
car.
So you would put
Do
out for like
you?
a free
That's right.
lunch?
I
That's
like how
about
you
it.
guys
Nobody
keep
else
trying.
here. Nobody else here.
Do you remember when you tried to set me and Jason up during the show? That
I'm
was
always
fun.
trying to
We're
set
still
up Jason.
trying to do that.
Jason,
We
how
think
old are
you're
you?
perfect.
24.
Oh, okay, cool.
Big
See?
24.
That's
He's
good.
older than you think.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know how old he really is. He could be lying to us.
that's true. I would.
He doesn't get paid for doing this, so
He's
there's
timeless.
that.
He's 46.
I haven't looked at his W-2 yet. I gotta.
This is a tax write-off form.
Ooh, the tax man.
Do you have any questions for us?
So many.
Since Rubin
Fucked it up.
fucked it up.
Well, who is your favorite comedian? Not in Austin, just in general.
Like all timey, or just like right now, what I'm into? Or?
Right now, let's say right now.
Okay.
Don't look at me. This is for you. This is
I know,
your
I'm thinking-
question. I'll answer.
Well,
on
I
my
already
own
kind
way.
of said Esther
Amazing.
Babisky
You wanna say
and
me?
Andy Letterman. I'm kind of big into that
Oh
whole
yeah,
those
he's
group.
really into women.
I love that. That's
yeah,
so
it's great.
cool.
I mean, I really am. I think they're the best and they're hilarious.
I like Whitney
the whole-
Cummings a lot.
Oh yeah,
So,
Whitney. I
so-
forgot about Whitney. She's
So
part
I
of
don't
that gang.
like.
Aw.
I don't know if you're familiar with the dating scene. It's terrible, but
I've
with like
heard
social,
things.
with like social dating and Tinder and everything.
Oh
This is
yeah,
So
yeah,
constant.
been
recently,
around.
I was like talking to this girl, and she's like, "Oh, what are you up to this weekend?" I was like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna go see Whitney Cummings," and her name was Whitney, and then she blocked me and reported me, and she thought that I was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna see you come," but I was just talking about the comedian Whitney Cummings.
That's
she was in
really
town.
funny.
So I would say Whitney Cummings is one of my favorite.
That's
fucking-
really, is that real?
That was real, yeah.
That's
actually
crazy.
really,
But
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
but yeah, Tinder
Dodged a
sent me.
bullet.
I got like a message from Tinder higher ups, and they're like, "You said some offensive stuff. Like, watch what you say. We're gonna block you." And I was like, "No," I like emailed him back. I was like, "No, I'm talking about the comedian Whitney Cummings." And I sent them a leak of like my, she has a podcast. And I was like, "Pop, pop, pop," because that was like her catchphrase.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they were like,
Oh yeah, good.
so now I'm not on Tinder anymore. So I'm doing like Hinge.
Hinge is cool.
They kick you off Tinder?
Hinge. Yeah, I got for the joke.
Oh my god.
She
'Cause
she
you
wants
know,
to, like I'm trying to
You
work on
might
my
be the second
I'm working
person
on
I
my
know
stand-up.
kicked off Tinder.
Tinder Vittles.
Tinder vittles, critters, Tinder critters.
So now I'm on Hinge,
Hinge is cool.
and
Hinge is cool.
yeah,
Hinge is
Yeah.
fun because you get to like make personalized prompts. Like,
they have now the voice message. And so
Hey y'all.
yeah, so it's like there's like little questions like, "What do you hate?" And I go, "Everybody," you know. And it's like, "What's your favorite movie?" And I go, "Silence of the Lambs." You know, and it really helps. Like I get a lot more messages. Girls are like all about it.
I haven't been on since they've had those, but I've seen a couple
the
friends
voi-
with really
yeah, the
funny
voice
ones.
Here I am at
messages.
my favorite restaurant. And it's like Denver Torchies. It's like
Denver
Just
Torchies.
a-
Denver Torchies.
A Hinge account that's all about loving Torchies. Like,
Denver Torchies.
huh?
Denver.
Denver Torchies.
That's where the first Torchies was.
Call
Denver.
back.
What's great about Rubin is his jokes are not funny.
Me either.
But I'll berate them.
I've made a lot of jokes during this podcast that I
What
just
jokes
say
of yours
'em
hit?
and I'm like, I want to die.
What the only thing that was funny you said was your crazy Tinder story, which is actually fucking true.
Very
And
funny.
you had like no fucking jokes. Like I don't even know when you were like, oh, you're the funny guy. Look, there's my friend Joe. He the funny guy. Get the fuck out of here.
So I recently started playing video games. One of my favorite is Grand Theft Auto Erotica Asphyxiation. Haven't lost yet.
I like that. You
Another
have
game-
really punny stuff.
Another game I play is Call of Booties. Am I right, boys?
I'm not talking to you.
Hey.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
So I bought this new game system. It's called the Wii Wii Single Player Joystick. Talking about my pee. My pee. Sorry.
I think you could have a whole bit about how it's offensive to call them man-made lakes.
Are we wrapping
Yeah.
this fucking thing up now with
So
you
my
pee
cat,
joke?
my cat is trans species.
unbeatable.
I have a female cat that wants to be a male dog.
Okay.
So trans species.
So what's wrong with hating man-made lakes?
I just think it's funny. And
The
for,
the concept. You don't.
It's
here's
a
what I'm
pond.
trying to
It's not
push.
any man-made.
Yeah.
It's a stock pond. It's like you stock some fish in it and some ducks, and you're calling it a lake. I call bullshit.
like Wall Street.
I call bullshit on that. Wall Street ducks too.
I think you guys should do a competition where you both have to go to an open mic and do your bits and see who really is the true funniest in the
You
couple.
already know. It's me.
Whatever.
Or you could do a roast battle. Oh my God, these guys roasting each other. I see it.
I don't know. We do that every day on the podcast.
That's perfect.
So I can cry on. I can.
Do
I'm
it.
sensitive. I can just cry.
Have you ever been to Odessa?
No.
This segment.
Put your hat back on.
Chris looks like, I'm so sorry, Joey. I don't know why I said Chris. You look like a whole different
Chris
guy.
Gaines. She just called you Chris Gaines, fool.
I'm thinking about doing like joke magic. You know.
You straight up look like a different man. Like I looked away and I looked back and he's like, yeah.
He's like Pete Davidson.
You know who Chris
Or like
Gaines
Pete
is?
Wentz. Chris Gaines.
I got
I
big
know-
hair.
Is that like a
Garth
senator?
Brooks had a alter
Country.
ego where he became like an emo kid and sang about like it was called Christopher Gaines.
Oh, is that who he looks?
Gaines.
Chris Gaines.
Google Chris Gaines, you'll be like this motherfucker right here.
So this segment is called "Waiting Under It." Find Joey's dad.
Oh my God, let's
He
find
hasn't
Joey's
been
dad,
in Odessa
please.
area
He's
from
crying.
1990.
He's doing it.
Or to
Oh, he's
1994.
a trained actor.
Find Joey's dad.
Find Joey's dad, please. I'm not sure how we're gonna joke around now after
You
this.
see this? You see the tears?
I see the tears. Crocodile tears.
They're real.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
now
I
tell
wish
us.
I could find your dad for you.
Tell us how your dad's leaving inspired your conversion to Judaism.
He's never met his father at all.
Really?
Yeah.
He's never knew. He has no idea who his dad is.
So
That sucks, dude.
That's the
Like,
comedy.
I still don't realize he's
My mom
joking.
was a
I mean,
slut.
not joking.
You know,
Your mom
Have
being a
you-
slut is not a comedy.
that's
bit.
what's funny about it. It's like women being loose is real funny to me.
I just figured it out. You look like Toby Maguire.
Christopher
With
Gaines.
your-
Oh.
Did we just find out?
Whoa.
He looks like Toby Maguire.
But,
Uncle
like,
Ben.
you
Have
know.
you gotten that before?
No, I used to get like you know, like there was like this singer, not Billy Graham. It was like this young boy singer that I used to get all the time. I don't know.
Young boy singer.
Young boys. When I
Justin
used to look
Bieber.
like a young boy.
You have a youthful glow.
Oh,
Thank you.
exuberance, dare I
Yeah.
say.
So do you.
Wow, she's really.
Lay it
tell
on
him
a
a
little
people
thick there.
pleaser?
Lay it
All right,
on
so
a
we're
little
gonna,
thick
like-
there.
We're gonna
Lay
wrap
it
up
on a little thick right there.
We're gonna wrap it up here.
Why?
Damn it.
We're killing it. This show has been killing it.
Let's just go for
House,
6
man.
hours. Yeah, I like
Woo,
that.
we must protect this house, man.
see
Because
house.
we laughed, we cried, and now I need.
You
to...
laughed and cried. Nobody else did.
Okay.
We all have to laugh and cry before it ends.
Maybe Jason did. I don't know.
Jason wept a little bit.
Yeah. There's some tears there.
What like
I'm the luckiest man alive. Motherfucker, you don't even know how lucky I am. Me and my girl with the Denver's fucking torchies, and we'll never, ever, 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 ever talk bad about that trip again.
dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away.
Dear God, make me a bird. What movie is that from?
Run, Rubin, run.
I don't want to wait till our lives
Lives to
are
be
over.
You're a rich girl, and it's gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway.
All these skits have gone too far.
You can't rely on your old
man.
boyfriend's
Any user
money.
questions today?
Weird. That was a great
That's a good one.
improvised
I hope.
song. Should we start a troupe?
Are we doing the improv now?
I thought we were.
Yes, and I'm excited.
You ready for this?
Let's do it. We need a topic,
All right.
Jason.
So like
Hanukkah.
what's a job?
Give him the candle.
Oh my God, are we gonna do
Menorah.
Hanukkah?
Prop, guys.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Do we have candles?
Day 4.
I'll put it in post.
Okay.
Oh, good job.
Nice. You guys are
Oh,
fancy.
This one's nice.
Yeah.
I feel like Indiana Jones.
Should I do a prayer?
It's been
Man.
handed down.
From generation to generation.
Lador Vador.
That's what I was. Yeah, I was referring to that. Obviously.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Virgil Abloh.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
So much candle wax, well used.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
That's one thing you can say about the Jews. They know how to work a candle.
I thought you were going to say they have candles.
We
All right,
like
so
to
this
get
is the,
lit.
This is the prop for the improv. So you gotta
Oh, we're
yeah,
actually
yeah.
doing
so
prop
that's,
work?
Yeah. So this is where you're like Carrot Top over here.
I'm not
And so
carrot
you
top
got-
of this.
So you got to do a joke on the.
I'm not Hanukkah joking.
It's
Oy
on
vey!
Yeah.
It
see?
looks like the people who lived in this new house we just moved into left their funny little religious thing behind. What dorks.
Paranormal Activity 5.
Yeah. The Jewish kind.
The candles light themselves.
Ooh.
Paranormal activity, but the ghosts are just Jewish and just want to celebrate.
So it's like
Yeah.
Jewish normal.
It's our holiday. Could y'all please be cool? People live in the house. We're trying to do this.
Okay, now we're the ghosts. We're the ghosts.
Yeah, we've been
Oi! They ran out of candles. These cheapos. They should have bought in bulk at Sam's Club.
Costco.
Is that your Jewish impression?
I don't have a Jewish impression. Why must I have an impression?
Just do a Woody Allen. Just do a
I'm-
Woody Allen.
no.
Yeah, do your best, Woody Allen.
Yeah.
No,
But keep your pants on.
Jesus Christ, we can't
Don't
talk
stop
about Woody.
touching.
You know that we're not allowed. It's one
Stop
of the
touching
3
little
things
girls.
you don't
Put
talk
your
about in a
hands
podcast.
down. Put your hands
One
down.
is Woody Allen.
So you're not
Off
like
topic.
attracted to your daughter? But
Do you have kids?
Stepdaughter. Woody was married. Why are we doing this?
what step are you talking about?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not going to do this.
I love his name is Woody Allen because it makes it's already set up for him like as like a pervert.
It does seem like those things
It's
are.
like it was like made. It was like in the stars that he was gonna be like touching
right.
young girls.
I don't even
And that Magic Johnson would
Oh, 'cause he had-
miraculously survive AIDS
Yeah.
or HIV. I'm so sorry,
He's magic.
because he's magic.
Yeah.
It's the only way to cure it.
I can't believe you brought up Woody Allen on this podcast.
So you love Woody Allen.
We don't talk about Woody Allen on the podcast.
But
I
off
thought
the podcast, we talk about him a lot.
I thought we could bring it up.
We can't. See, I was born in a long time ago. And a long time ago, we used to watch Woody Allen movies because we didn't know.
And we invite like young girls to
Right.
watch it with us. you know?
Right.
We didn't.
Like,
And
know.
you guys
I,
were
like,
together.
Like I didn't like. We didn't have like step kids, but like young kids in the neighborhood, we'd invite them to come watch it with us.
Like just an educational
Yeah, and
experience.
we would
Yeah.
we talk about like Judaism with them. And
I don't think
That's
Bananas or Midsummer Sex Comedy are really movies to watch with kids. But then again, maybe they are.
because it's like dick related.
Oh yeah, I guess Bananas is dick related.
I think that's why it's called Bananas, because it's a reference to
I thought it was a reference to the Central American country he became president of.
and there are dicks.
It's Bananas because it's a Central American country, and that's what they number one import.
All right, so
export.
thanks for listening to the show.
I'm
thanks
learning
for
so
being on the
much.
show.
Thank you for
You
having
can
me.
find us on.
Was this?
This was live.
That was live,
find-
child. That
I
was.
should have.
We have a Patreon, so if you want to be a
can
Patreon
post it.
member, check us out at
Patreon.
Patreon. Austin Culture Club.
It's in our bio.
It's in our bio.
It's in the bio.
So, hey, just check the bio.
This is
You
so
can find us on YouTube. Our guest was on the recent live show,
So much fun.
which hopefully she'll be on
The next live show.
Christmas live show, or should I say
Christmas.
Hanukkah?
Well, Hanukkah will be over by then, probably. We're on
But,
day
like,
4
it's
right
like-
now.
This is the Hanukkah.
Oh, this is the Hanukkah episode.
Okay, good point. Jason, say hi.
And then you can find us on Instagram Live, Instagram. You can email us at AustinCultureClub.
YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. Those podcasts that your mom records on the radio.
Yeah.
Those aren't ours.
Tell your friends.
Google Play. I think
Google-
you said
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Play. Google Maps.
What's your MySpace? You wanna shout that?
Lost Kitten in the Mall.
Okay. You can find Rubin on Plenty of
Tumblr.
Fish.
Yep.
Tumblr. What's the QAnon dating site that you're on?
Oh, Farmers Only.
Farmers Only.
Thank you.
Good one.
He's not a
Good one.
farmer, but he likes to dabble.
I'm also
in,
on Q Harmony.
you know,
Q Harmony.
Q Harmony.
Okay,
Holy
Cupid.
Cupid.
Okay, Cupid.
Yeah, okay,
oh,
Cupid.
that's brilliant.
What else are we?
That's a sketch waiting to happen.
Okay, Cupid and yeah.
All of our Q fans out there.
J-Date.
JFK Jr. is still alive. Keep the good fight.
Woo! Don't ever
Ron
stop
Williams
believing.
Never died. Elvis.
Elvis is with JFK Jr. and
Yeah,
Tupac
he's
right
with
now
them,
in
yeah.
New Mexico.
Yeah.
Taos. Shout out Taos.
COVID's not real.
Never has been. And
But
if
that
it
new
was
one-
real, I will
That
get the
new one,
booster.
if you get it, it's worth
You
it.
got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
The Transformer version.
Could you get all 3 COVIDs, you think? You can catch them all like Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to catch them all.
Okay.
If you
Is
if
COVID
you have
sexually transmitted?
no,
You
Just-
wish.
Thank God.
unless sexually you're only into like spitting.
Yeah.
I
I only date girls that aren't vaxxed. I'm
Yeah.
really into like the non-vaxxed girls.
I just like if there's anything people take away from me regarding COVID and stuff,
It's
don't
not real.
talk to me if you got Delta or prior.
Yeah.
If it's Omicron or nothing, I don't- like
Southwest is better. You
I mean,
know.
I
none
feel
of that
like-
shit. Omicron or I
mean-
don't fuck with you.
All right, no Delta, no none of that.
If you're
basic-
seriously catching
basic-
Delta now, what are you doing?
That's the
Uh,
worst.
What year are we
That's
living in?
trash.
Yeah,
That's
That's
a trash
so
variant.
2020.
yeah.
Frontier is like even below tier that. Don't catch the Frontier variant.
Did you ever date a Q while you're in Kansas City?
No, but my dad
Little
and
baby
my
Proud
stepmom
Boy?
are into Q, and it's
Little-
amazing. It's the greatest.
A little baby Proud Boy or anything like that?
Little baby Proud Boy. I would love if they were younger and they were
Little
raising a
Q?
child. It'd be a little a little cutie.
Yeah,
Hey.
little QQ.
So your
How about a-
parents got a little Q going on there?
My mom and dad are both conservative. They were like the only conservatives in Los Angeles, and
Did they vote for Trump?
yeah, they both did. And my dad and my stepmom
Both times.
are like very much fans of Q.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta say, like, I love my dad.
Do you want
and
to
I love
shout
my
them out on the
stepmom.
show? We'll get them.
I love them.
Cue it
And
up.
To me, it's hilarious.
Oh, that's fine. That's not what I'm talking about.
What's their handles?
Okay, Cupid.
They're not online. You can't find them. They're too cute out.
Are they in the phone book?
They're in
Can
the
we
phone.
call
book.
Are they watching that?
We can call them next
Are
time.
they doing the
My dad
our
loves phone calls.
We got
our
the
American
phone.
network, our America, OAR,
One America.
One America.
I don't know. They're hip. They watch there's so many YouTubers. I've watched it with them who do Q-spiracy content, and they have thousands of followers. And it's funny because they're just like regular YouTubers. They're like, "What's up, guys?" But then they're it's fun music, and it's done very well. But then it's I watched one where the guy's talking about Joe Biden debating Trump, and he's and he's wearing the contacts, and they have the freaking lines on his, and this is why, as you can see here, you can see his eye go slightly to the right. This is a terrible regurgitation, but I recommend watching Q.
Do they do the real serious whisper?
We'll put links at the bottom of the.
We're gonna talk about
We'll get it out there.
really
We'll get
Joe
the Q
Biden's
support out there.
love for child's blood.
They probably do. I only watched the one guy, but I was I could see if I were 13, I might be this guy's cool. Subscribe,
So you're saying if you were younger,
Whoa.
you'd be Q-sexual?
Be down,
Yeah,
you have a
that's
little
what the
proud
Q
boy-
stands for.
Boyfriend, little proud boyfriend.
Are you
No proud boyfriend.
Are you Q curious?
Oh my God.
Okay, I mean, listen, I'm not looking for someone who's into Q, but
But
I
you
would give
dabble,
it a
You
try.
dabble in a Q?
They seem freaky.
Joe dated a Q.
So you're saying you would
Really?
put a Q
Joe
ball in
went on
your
a
mouth?
Q date, and they went
Wait.
to do Q things. I'm not sure what they did. 'cause
You
it
did
was
cute things? Did you storm the Capitol?
She was from Florida. One thing led to another, and
I love that for you. I bet she was fun in bed.
Opposites attract.
yeah, she really liked to for me to choke out the hatred of the Jews.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was I was doing that not just for me, but for you, because I was I'm doing this for not just me, but the
America.
whole
collective.
Jewish culture,
America in general.
because the hatred,
So
The hatred.
did she?
Stop Jewish hate. That's what I'm here
You
to
got
say.
the little Q tattoo for?
Yeah, I got the little Q. Got a little Q. Yeah, a little Q.
Good. Somebody's in love.
Q boys. Where are my Q boys at?
Actually, it went terribly awry, and she's in
One of my
rehab.
favorite jokes that you did
no.
was the
He's rock bottom.
when you were
You
talking
too
about
hard.
the gender stuff was really funny, and then you're your monster joke.
Thank
Really.
you so
That's what
much.
I liked.
Thank you.
So I was trying to come up with a joke like that, but
you
I
would
blew it.
I
I blew
swear,
it.
you've really impressed me with your puns.
yeah.
And that
Thank
would
you.
be one
That's-
that you appreciate
yeah.
because that's my punniest
Yeah,
joke.
that's what I really like is the puns. That's why we had you on the show.
Yep.
Aw,
Old Skinner
well,
here loves his puns.
I'm gonna commit both you guys to doing an open mic with me before the next.
My boy Skinner
Got it.
loves them
Yeah, that's the
puns.
goal.
Loves
That's
them
the goal.
puns.
So do you have any shows coming up? Where can we check you out? Can
Where
we
can
shout
see
you out?
you?
So
When-
this segment is the shout out. So we can
Shout out.
Shut up.
Shout out.
No.
Shout
Shut up.
out.
Stop.
Out.
Stop.
Out.
Stop.
Stop out.
Can you mute his mic?
Tap in. Tap,
All right.
tap,
So where
tap
can we
in.
find you? Where
Oh boy, you can find me at Catie Housman on Instagram.
Woo!
I also help with the Austin, Texas comedy Instagram page. So thank you so much. Thank you. It's very fun. I just try to keep the mics updated. That's where you can find all the comedy content for Austin. And I run it with this amazing woman named Kate Loyce who started it. I'm just the helper. I'm
Yeah.
the Jason of Austin,
Yeah.
Texas comedy. Not to downgrade you, Jason. That sounded so rude. But I am but a mere helper
He's used to
to
it.
that. Anyway, follow that. And I don't know when this comes out, but I'm gonna be on the Dirty Daddy micro talk show on Saturday at the
Ooh.
Buzz Mill,
All right.
1505 Town
What?
Creek Drive. And
So
yeah, just
check out Dirty Daddy.
Dirty Daddy talk show.
Talk show at
At the Buzz Mill at midnight on Saturday, if you guys feel crazy.
Yeah, fool, it's late.
The Buzz Mill's so fun.
Do you have any other comedians that you'd like to shout out? Some people that you're working with, or
Oh my God. Just shout out a few people.
Yeah,
That
shout
you
out some
write
people.
with?
Yeah.
Sure. Guys, follow. There are so many funny comedians in Austin.
I really like fucking Rocket.
Casey Rocket.
Casey Rocket's killing it. Like he's one of my
He's-
favorites right now.
I love that. Do you know any other names by by chance? I'm just curious what you guys have. Like, 'cause if you know Casey's name.
You're calling us
I'm gonna
out.
shout out
No,
Kat
I'm
Ramzinski.
curious who's like.
There's
Casey's incredible.
yeah.
He's gonna be huge.
Yeah, he does the crab thing. You know,
Yeah.
you don't know. You don't.
Oh, okay.
You know, you're not.
I was shouting
You're
out
bad by
my friend
7.
Kat Ramzinski and her whole thing.
Kat,
Yeah.
she's cool. I haven't formally met her, but I
Okay.
follow her on the gram and stuff, and she's really cool.
My
She
sister
runs a
don't
mic at
freaking
the
mind,
Creek.
Yeah, she runs like a.
Kolache Party. You know
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
She raps too.
Does she?
You ever seen her videos?
No.
Versace Kolache.
I haven't followed her
Okay.
that closely.
Oh,
I
no
didn't.
worries.
Shout out Kat Ramzinski. Shout out Casey Rocket. Shout out. There's just so many funny people. I actually feel like, oh God, what if I offend somebody by not saying their name? How many names should I say?
Like 7.
37.
37.
Janessa Carlin.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
met
That's a
her.
good one. Yeah.
Friend of
She's
the
been on
pod.
the podcast.
She's been on the
Friend
show.
of the
Yeah, she's
pod.
great.
Jason Rodriguez.
So good.
Lucas McCrary. Heather Shaw.
Oh, Heather.
There's so many amazing people. It's hard.
That's good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough, right?
We believe you.
I know,
We
right?
trust
Jack
you.
Flug, Tamir Bryant, Jordan Williams, Jordan McDonald.
So do you like
Jason-
comedy most nights?
'Cause
Yes.
yes.
I mean, like,
I'm
there's
trying
like
to go
an
up.
open mic almost every
Yeah,
night. now.
I'm trying to hit at least one every night. But like
So
the
what are
real.
so for the Austin comedy for a guest? What are the best
One
shows to
every
see
night?
during
That's
the week?
crazy. That's
Oh,
hard.
So
People do
Buzzmill has
more
a great
than that.
comedy show.
It's crazy. Buzzmill has amazing shows all the time. Follow, Austin, Texas Comedy is where we'll post everything. But Vulcan, Creek in the Cave. Go to the Creek in the Cave.
Creek
It's
in the Cave,
such a
yeah.
good hang. There's always stuff going on. I want to see if I can start a mic there, or anywhere if you guys
Yeah.
know of any places. But yeah, so many amazing places. I'm out all the time downtown, just hanging, or Roma Room up north. Roma Room
Room's
is
good.
great. Yeah. Shout out Chris Castles. Oh, I'll be on Cocktails the first Monday in January. Come to that. It's at 8 p.m. You audience members put their name in a bucket, and if they pull your name from the bucket, you go on stage and you can tell like
You
a
get
weird
COVID.
sex story,
Oh.
and you can get COVID if you want.
You
don't-
love that.
I love it.
You would love that.
I love weird. I have so many weird sex stories.
No, I was talking about COVID.
Oh.
You should come. It's so much fun. Last time I went on stage and got pulled, but I'm gonna be like one of the comedians, like sitting, and we like grill you about your experience.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very fun. I'll send you guys a promo.
Where's that at?
Creek in the Cave.
Oh, Creek's Cave.
I'll bring the hot dogs.
That's
They
what?
have hot
for,
dogs
for
there.
grilling. You know,
Oh,
vegan dogs.
vegan dogs.
Hebrew National.
Vegan Hebrew National.
All right, so this is Austin Culture Club. Thank you, everybody. for
We're
listening to
back,
this show.
baby.
We're
After last
back.
week's debacle.
And next week we'll have another great guest, but not as good as this guest.
Probably
because
not
it's
as
the
good.
best guest that we've had on the show of all time, season 4.
Aw.
Some hijinks. You can check her out on
It's
Austin
Austin, Texas.
Comedy.
Culture Club. Podcast.
What was that? What was
At Austin, Texas Comedy. No spaces.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
And at
At
Katie
Austin,
Housman.
Texas
Yeah.
Comedy.
Idiot. Yeah.
No spaces.
Katie with a C.
Yeah, so follow her.
Katie with the C. Houseman.
Can we smoke
House,
in here?
man.
Austin Culture Club is recorded at Austin Public Studios, hosted by Rubin Gonzalez and Joey Patton, produced by Julian Guevara, assistant produced by Jason Rosenberg. Check us out on IG, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. The show is sponsored by Top of the Galaxy Smoke Shop. Use promo code CULTURE for a discount on all your smoking needs.